Welcome to the Authority Advantage podcast, powered by Authority Global, where leaders and organizations build authority, expand influence, and lead globally. I'm Modesta Mahiga, founder and CEO of Authority Global, where we transform leaders and organizations into global authorities, strategically, sustainably, and at scale. Today, I want to talk about something that determines whether your leadership will sustain global impact or fade into digital noise. Trust. Why trust has become the ultimate currency. In today's world, visibility is easy. Anyone can post. Anyone can go viral. But authority? That's earned. And the foundation of authority is trust. Trust is the reason people will follow you without question. It's why clients say yes without hesitation. It's what turns a name into a brand and a leader into a legacy. Yet, most leaders are chasing visibility, more followers, more content, more noise, without realizing that visibility without credibility is volatility. It fluctuates. It doesn't compound. Authority Global was built on a simple truth. Trust compounds faster than attention because trust makes people believe your word before they see your proof. So let me ask you, when people encounter your digital presence, your LinkedIn, your press features, your website, do they trust you before they meet you? That answer determines your ROI. The ROI of trust. We often think of ROI in financial terms: revenue, profit, growth. But in leadership and branding, trust is the invisible ROI that powers everything else. Here's what I mean. When your name carries trust, doors open faster. When your brand exudes integrity, partnerships form easier. When your message is consistent, your credibility grows automatically. Trust turns perception into opportunity. Think of leaders who dominate globally. They didn't just go viral. They became trusted voices. Every piece of content, every keynote, every interview, consistent in tone, value, and vision. That's what we call the authority compounding effect at Authority Global, where your reputation starts working for you even when you're not in the room. Because when trust compounds, influence multiplies. And when influence multiplies, opportunity scales. That's your new ROI. The mechanics of building digital trust. So how do you build digital trust that translates into measurable authority? It's not about perfection. It's about consistency, alignment, and evidence. At Authority Global, we use a 3-part trust framework. Number 1, clarity. Be clear about who you are, what you stand for, and who you serve. People don't trust ambiguity. They trust specificity. Number 2, credibility. Back your message with results, expertise, and reputation. Thought leadership means thought plus evidence. And number 3, consistency. Be the same person online, on stage, and in the boardroom. People trust leaders who show up the same way everywhere. This framework transforms digital visibility into digital reliability. And that's when your content starts closing deals, attracting partnerships, and shaping narratives at scale. The leadership transformation mindset. Now here's a mindset shift that every global leader must make. Stop trying to be impressive. Start being trustworthy. Impressive leaders get attention. Trusted leaders get access. When you lead with trust, you create what we call authority alignment, where your purpose, presence, and profit all move in the same direction. This is a moment to redefine how leadership is measured, not by titles or traffic, but by trust earned and authority sustained. That's the ROI that never depreciates. Takeaways. Here's your challenge this week. Number 1, audit your online presence. Does it reflect your current level of authority or an outdated version of you? Number 2, review your last 3 posts or public appearances. Do they build trust or just visibility? Number 3, ask 5 people, colleagues, clients, or mentors what they trust you for. If the answers aren't clear or consistent, that's your roadmap. Remember, every touch point is a trust point. Every communication is a brand promise, and every fulfilled promise is a deposit in your authority bank. So the next time you measure ROI, don't just look at revenue. Ask yourself, how much trust have I built this quarter? Because the answer to that question will tell you how far your authority will reach. Leadership got you here, but authority, built on trust, will take you global. Subscribe now to the Authority Advantage podcast and turn your digital presence into global authority.